Welcome, adventurers, to a world of wonder and whimsy, of fantasy of the fantastic, of Dungeons and Dragons. Nope, still need to say it even for the final one. Please clap!
Yeah!
We need the prompt, Connor. We're children.
God. Settle up, folks. It's going to be a long recap. Previously on Radventure. Nope, already fucked it up. Amidst exploding horses, dead Tamagotchis, and a rickety sky ladder, the party convenes, joined in their mission to find the lost tomb of the Necro-Wraith Scepter. You found Blaze, the fire sword, and assigned him a secret code word. I believe it was Glowy, after Gert's idol Glowy Fatone. But you never actually activated this unknown power. You entered the Sorchard, where you met Farmer Onion, and delved below where you met Gary, the Skeleton King, which was more of a democratic socialist thing, and freed him from his predicament. One nearly eaten whirl later, you were back on track until a goblin fell from the sky. After learning they were but pawns in the shittiest wizard's chess game, you taught them the importance of safe sex so they would no longer catapult themselves into the sun. And you left a scorched earth trail of prophylactics in your wake. You continued to a town made entirely of cake and negotiated with a large mama chicken, deciding to drop a goddamn meteor on the house of a resplendent beaver named Golumki, leaving him tripping absolute balls in the wilderness. At this point, your party went through some changes. Magnolia speaking with her van, Yodick sprouting his wings, and Gert bringing Neil into the physical world. Making your way into the Gnomon Empire, you sought a nefarious plot to steal the Gnomonomicon, so you could then steal it yourselves. As you took refuge from a storm in a haunted house, you aided two ghosts in their unfinished business, uncovering a behead and breakfast from which Yodick then exploded.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he almost died.
Venturing forth, you found your way to the underground of Anthony the Hawk and competed in the Flex Games, and though you won, a figure from your past emerged. Dark Golumki, appearing to have made an evil pact, attacked your party, but you managed to cut him down. Exiting the impassable mountains, you helped a family of refugee pineapple-born take refuge with the mushroom folk, stopping a volcanic sacrifice with a lot of pepperoni murder. You continued, so close to your destination as you met the Deer Lord, and you realized that all along this journey, Deer had been watching you, and perhaps judging your actions. The Deer Lord took back the Gnomonomicon and returned it to the Gnomon Empire. Or so it seemed, as he gave you these deer-shaped necklaces and guided you to the Lost Tomb. Leaving your van and the Deer Lord above the surface, you entered the LTNWS building and thwarted the many challenges until you came to a long hallway of murals, a visual history of some kind. At the final door, Gert played a song true of heart and opened it, as you all entered the tomb. Filled with riches, you came upon an old book called The Lost Tomb of the Necro-Wraith Scepter, the ending currently missing. You then found the gold and jewel-studded scepter in a Zoltar machine, but you could not remove it. As you tiptoed around the stone sarcophagus in the room, a message played from a Dr. Calvin Peregrine. Now, you had all heard the story of the dragon creation myth in Kanada, but from this person's perspective, Kanada was once a desolate wasteland destroyed by war, and dragons were actually rockets built to imbue the world with life. Dr. Peregrine's mind was used to shape the world around him, but still, there remains one rocket. in this facility. Untouched because it was compromised by another scientist. But it is still potentially capable of reshaping the world in the form of a wish or potential wishes. But the doctor seemed off, mentioning a lost love he still had hopes to find, and as the message ended, the dear Lord appeared, able to remove the scepter, substituting it out for a familiar blue gem, seemingly taken from the Nomenomicon. And I hate that Yotik was right. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. Those are just supposed to be my feelings. He dashed into the next room, and as you all intervened, he activated the necklaces, stunning you all for one round as they exploded around you. As he stood in the center of the room, his true form was revealed, rotting gray skin, a broken skull head, and long claws. This is the Wendigo. He nearly ended all your lives, but through the power of friendship and ass-kicking, you destroyed him. Still, the robotic voice continues to count down. 36, 35, 34. And I, for perhaps the last time, need everyone to roll initiative.
For the last time ever? Are we going to die in real life when we're done with this game?
So now you'll receive the packages that have been ticking under your desk. I didn't want to supply.
I was wondering what the ticking was.
Damn.
Okay.
22, natural 20.
Nice. 15 or higher. 10 or higher. Oh my god, 5 or higher.
8.
Y'all.
I got a 4. I rolled in that one, so a 2.
Nice. Well, luckily you're all just going against each other in this round. In this tall, circular room, you look up to see the big hangar door opening, and you can feel sand trickling in from above. It's a singular piece of circular metal and rotates like a waxing moon. As you all step over the Wendigo's corpse, you see in the center of the room, there's a small panel with a keyboard featuring only letters. Above it is written override controls. Whirl, you're up first. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna run over to that panel and take a look at it.
Go ahead and give me an investigation or perception check.
Yeah, I'll take a perception check on that. Yeah, that's a 26.
There's a keyboard, but there's no numbers. There's only letters. And there's a button for clear, and there's a button for enter.
Okay.
There are spots on the screen for 6 letters.
6 letters, okay. I suppose that's my action to kind of take a look-see over this thing.
You could also try to input something if you would like. But you can only input one thing per turn.
Right. Okay, so remind me, the dude's name in the video was Calvin Peregrine?
Correct.
And he had mentioned a lost love. Did we get the name of that person?
You did.
We did, yeah.
Don't remember what it was.
Oh, man. Sucks to be you guys.
Oh, man.
Connor, I was panicking.
Whirl heard it like 30 sequends ago in game time.
I'll say next turn you can make a history check to maybe guess it.
Okay, that's fair. Would Whirl have an idea of like the size of one of these rockets?
You can look down, and through the grated floor, you can see the rocket below you.
Okay.
It is massive.
It's massive. Okay. I'll try inputting something into the override controls. I'll try inputting dragon.
After you input dragon, a big X comes up.
Okay, fair enough.
And then you see 2 numbers, one on the left, one on the right. A 2, and then a 1.
Oh boy, okay. That's interesting.
That will bring us to Yotik.
Let's see. We left off, I was flying in the air. The Wendigo was just killed, and I have the scepter. I'm going to fly over to where Whirl is and look at the computer. It currently has an X, and there's a 2 and a 1.
Yes. We'll say that in the in-between, you were all able to... Whirl was able to explain what I had explained before, where there are just letters, and you are able to see this.
Gotcha. I'm going to make a history check to see if Yotik can remember what the love interest's name was. That is going to be a 15.
15. You don't remember.
What? With a 15? It happened like 10 seconds ago.
Exactly.
Oh,
you went
shit.
through. Your friends died in the meantime.
It happens all the time.
Nobody died. I made sure of it.
It is a DC 20
Oh, jeez.
to remember some of it.
Is that my action?
No, you can also input something.
Okay. I'm gonna input HENTAI. It's a word that I read in a book a long time ago. I think maybe it has magical significance.
HENTAI. Why do you do this to me?
Oh, that's false. Oh.
You get a 3 and then a 0.
The 3. It's a larger number. This is a better word.
That will bring us to Gert.
I'm so confused and I don't know how to spell.
Oh no! Terrible time to be illiterate.
I'm also gonna try it. Ooh, a history check and see if I can remember the name.
Sure.
That's a 14.
There's a lot going on. It's hard to remember.
Can I get someone else to input a name or a... You said then his name was Calvin. Can we try putting Kelvin in there?
We'll say you bamf out Neil.
Okay.
I know how to read and write, so I can put something in if that's helpful.
That's adorable.
That's definitely helpful. It's just so embarrassing that my...
Hey, there's nothing embarrassing about asking for help. You told me that.
Oh, thanks, Neil.
As you put that in,
Uh-oh. Scared.
you see that there is a 2 and a 2.
2 and 2. Interesting. I think I have an idea of how this works.
Yes, I'm also having an idea.
And is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I just want to know what Wordle is thinking.
I'll explain on my turn.
And that will bring us to Magnolia.
I would also like to make a history check. Damn it. It's an 8.
8. God, there's a lot going on right now.
I did die.
You
I did die.
You have other things on your mind, like death.
Like, what is the afterlife? Like, shit. I'm having an existential crisis over here. I'm hoping my van's okay, that the deers didn't, take a huge shit in it.
You don't know, maybe.
I'm going to type in the word Kanada.
So it's spelled with a K in this world, just so you know.
Yeah.
We're aware, we live there.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Why
on
wouldn't
land.
it?
What other way would it be spelled?
Yeah.
You get a 1 and a 1.
I'm still so clueless. I'm so bad at these, word number games.
That will bring us to the next round, as there are now 30 seconds left. Whirl, you are up, and if you want to explain, you have 6 seconds to explain to others. Good luck.
God.
It's the number of letters that are right, and then the number of spots that they're correct in. That feels like a
Okay.
6-second explanation.
Yeah, that was a great 6-second explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've got 2 letters correct, but I guess I'll go ahead and make my customary "do I remember this bitch's name" roll.
Yeah.
Whoop, that wasn't in the dice tray. 18. Not quite.
18. You're close. It's like on the tip of your tongue.
Okay.
Don't remember.
Let's go Jagbon.
Jagbon.
Jagbon?
Woo-hoo. Do-do-do.
My dear departed love, Jagbon.
2 and 2.
Okay,
Okay.
that is good info.
God, the people that are going to be watching this are going to be like, damn, I can't remember a name from 2 seconds ago.
I didn't write a single thing down and now I'm lost as hell.
I like to think Neil is spending the entire time trying to teach you like phonics. Just sound it out.
If I roll a nat 20, can I learn how to read in this moment?
Sure. Yeah. But that will bring us to Yotik.
I'm going to quickly type in Jigben. Jigben? Maybe that was her name.
When you type in Jigben, you get a 3 and a 1.
Ooh,
Okay,
interesting.
that is information.
That will bring us to Gert. Do you want to make a straight intelligence check to try and learn to read?
That's a nat 1. I know I can roll again, but
You're
I
even
feel
more
like
illiterate
it's just
than
a sign.
before.
I'm gonna roll again, but I do feel like it's a sign. Okay, that's a 12.
In this moment, you know cat and bird and like the basics, and it all just goes blank. You manage to bring it back, bring it home, but like it's a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me just guess rocket, because I don't know, will that be helpful at all? We'll find out.
You type that in and you get 1
Neil
and
types it.
0.
1 and 0.
Neil types it. I like that the idea of him just like walking like across the keyboard.
Jumping.
Doing like the bounce. Nice. And that will bring us to Magnolia.
Could I do like an investigation check to see if like he wrote the name down anywhere?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Oh, it's a 21, not 20.
Nice. Yeah, you look around this whole area. You see that like underneath the thing, there's a little Post-it note
Okay.
that says, "Remember your love."
Okay. Motherfucker.
But I don't remember his love.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck is a Jag Bon or a Jig Ben?
What, you haven't heard those classic girls' names? Those are really in 2021. Everybody's naming their little girls Jagbon and Jigben.
I'm gonna do Jig Bon. Gigbon.
As you input Jigbon, that will give you 2 and 1. That'll bring us to the top of the next round. 24, 23, 22. Whirl, you are up.
In character, I will say, I'm pretty sure the second letter's A, the last letter's N, and I think there's an E in there somewhere.
Can I use my reaction to yell, "Yes, I concur"?
Saiten.
Satan.
I was trying not to just straight up type in Satan.
His true love, Satan.
You never know.
3
Okay.
and 1.
One.
One? Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm
That's
incorrect about the A.
Terrible.
That will bring us to Yotik.
I'm gonna type in. I'm not gonna type in EEEAAN. In.
2 and 0.
What? No, this is terrible. Everything's getting worse.
Wait.
If we can't get this right, we should leave this room, and then we should all wish on this scepter.
That will bring us to Gert.
I'm gonna guess just a bunch of eyes.
Okay.
No, that's fair.
That's very good. Brilliant.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
You get a 1 and a 1.
Okay, so there is an I.
That will bring us to Magnolia.
Can I like insight check if I remember this name?
No, that would be a history check. And you all failed. Take
Connor.
notes, bitches!
Connor!
Connor! Can I do like a perception check? There's like a notebook with like a diary with like a love letter.
You could potentially run back into the past room. It would take you several turns to do that, though.
Is it worth it? I'm gonna do it.
Go ahead and make an investigation check as you dash into the next room.
I tripped because that's obviously a 3.
You just full skid. You get into the next room and you just skid and kind of like coast into like a pile of gold and just face plant into it.
Owie!
But you do not find
And then
a
I just-
diary.
Okay, I scream, I'm on it! I'm hurt, but it's okay.
That will bring us to round 4 of 7. That will bring us to Whirl.
Arawen.
Arwen.
It's totally not Arwen, it's Arawen.
There is a 2 and a 0.
Wow.
That will bring us to Yodik.
Oh God. Oh no. Why me?
I'm enjoying this so much.
Oh, man. It's torture. No wonder you're enjoying it. If I can't kill you, I'm at least going to torture your minds. Oh, man. Thinking under pressure.
You haven't tried Connor yet. You don't know it's not me.
Well, we've never run into a Connor in
I'm
this
pretty
world.
sure it's not.
Self-insert love interest.
Yeah.
SNACKS.
What a wonderful name.
Self-insert love interest? Could be.
With that, you get a 1 and a 0.
Ah, fuck.
Okay, I'm going with lilac.
C.
I guess that I need one more letter. I guess we'll just put an E at the end. Lilac.
Lilac.
Lilacs.
Lolly. Lanka. That's gonna be my next guess.
You get a 3 and a 0.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So the second letter is.
Oh wait, sorry, a 3 and a 1. A 3 and a
3
1.
and 1. Okay.
And Magnolia. That will bring us to you. Make an investigation check.
It's an 18.
With an 18, I'll say you can see like the dust of like what could have been like a book or a journal, but you don't see it on the table. The only other place in the room you haven't really checked is in the stone sarcophagus.
Fun. I'm gonna go inside when it's my turn.
That will bring us to round 5 of 7. Top of the round, Whirl.
VILIPA.
Ooh, I love a good IPA.
Man, I was just going to say that.
Vilipa, you get 2 and 0.
What the fuck?
None of them are in the right spot.
None of them are in the right spot. Do I think that a force or weight in excess of around 5,000 pounds would be enough to just stop this rocket in its tracks, or does it look bigger than that?
I'll say as a free action, make an intelligence check.
It's a 10.
You are generally smart enough to see that when this is ready to launch, the floor will open.
Okay.
And if there's weight on that floor, it potentially could stop it or at least slow it down to give you perhaps another round or 2.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, God.
I have a feeling you know what I'm thinking. But...
I do. That will bring us to Yodik.
I'm going to type in LLLIII. Lee! Because the I can't be in the second place. We now know that. But we know there is an I somewhere.
So you get 1 and 1.
Okay.
Okay.
That will bring us to Gert.
Let's do FADIAN. Fadian.
It's a cute
I haven't
name.
done an F yet.
It sounds like a boy's name, but it's a cute name.
Fadian.
Fadian. Prince Fadian.
Oh my god. I've been using this tube of like lip balm as like a stress ball, and it literally just exploded.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I feel
think
so
we caught it
happy
on
right
camera.
now. With Fadian, you get 2 and 1. That will bring us to Magnolia.
I'm opening the sarcophagus.
Okay, make an athletics check. It is a heavy stone slab.
That's a 17.
17.
Nice.
DC 15. You push and summoning all the strength within you, you manage to move this top stone slab, and this cool mist and smoke kind of rises out. Inside, you see that there is a familiar face. You see Dr. Calvin Peregrine sitting in his lab coat, very similar to the way you last saw him in the video, asleep with his eyes closed, his hands clenched over his chest.
Is he like a skeleton?
He looks like the same you saw him in the video.
That's creepy.
Excuse me, sir. We need your help.
Go ahead. I'll say that you did well enough in the athletics check. You can attempt to wake him. Go ahead and make another athletics check to try and get him away. Unless you would rather use persuasion.
I would rather use persuasion. Oh, fuck. It's a 7.
You touch his body and you start shaking him. He is warm. And he's starting to... you see like his eyes kind of flutter for a second.
I'm just gonna scream, Rocket! Who's your wife? Who's your wife?
And we'll come to that the next round as he starts to wake up.
Right.
Top of the next round, round 6 of 7.
Next round would be our last chance to stop it, correct?
Yes, this is... we're now in 12, 11,
Okay.
10.
I've got a weird panic button I can use to possibly buy us time, but I'll wait until next round because it's very bad for me.
This episode brought to you by Panic. We've all got it. You can have it too.
And the letter A. M-A-R-A-I-M.
You get 3 and 3.
Okay, that's progress.
Oh.
There's progress. There are probably like 50 audience members screaming at us right now.
Yeah.
I figured it
I know,
out.
seriously.
Amazing. That'll bring us to Yotik.
I'm going to type in M-A-R-I-A-H, Mariah. An actual woman's name for once. I mean, I guess a woman could be named Lee or Snacks.
Or a lilace.
This is my daughter, Rocket.
You get
Hippies.
a 3 and a 2.
Okay, well that's not nothing.
Okay.
That will bring us to Gert.
I don't know if this is going to be helpful at all, but let's guess Marina, M-A-R-I-N-A.
Oh, my favorite Animal Crossing villager.
My favorite place to park my boat.
3 and 2.
Okay, I can mark another letter off. That's good.
All right, that brings us to Magnolia. This figure, Dr. Calvin Peregrine, blinking, waking up.
I'm just gonna be like, I need the name of your wife, or your loved one, or whoever the fuck she is. We're about to explode here. Come on, dude. Come on.
Make an intimidation check.
Shit, that's a 9.
What's going? I don't understand. He's clutching something.
Can I take whatever he's clutching, or is that too much?
I'll say make a competing athletics check. Let me tell you what you need to beat. You have to beat a 16. That is just straight what he rolled. He has no modifiers to...
Damn it. The 4.
Oh my god, the dice are fucking us.
Yeah, they are. That will bring us to the final round. 6, 5, 4.
Yotik is screaming and pulling on his antennae.
What would you like to do, Whirl?
I'll turn to the others and say, I think I can buy us a few more seconds, but also you might have to carry me out of here because I don't know if I'm going to be able to move afterwards.
What?
And I will turn toward the... You said it's like the slidey thing, like the little door the missile's coming out of, right?
Yeah, you can see that the crack is starting to open in the center.
Oh no.
I will turn towards that and just kind of point both hands at it. I still can't believe you came up with this damn ability. And I'm going to use my action to use my very berry blast ability and conjure 5,000 pounds of berries that jettison forth from my palms.
What?
In an attempt to weigh this thing down and slow it down.
The room fills with... Which kind of berry would you like to
All of them.
Crunch.
You all see as Whirl is kind of just pushed back, the force of very berry blast exploding, delivering 5 tons or 5,000 pounds of berries just careening across the far side of the room. The lurching, go ahead and roll a d4.
Roll a d4, okay.
Yep.
That's a 4.
A 4. You gain, you believe there might be 4 more rounds, of which before everything is starting to, it's still moving, but very slowly.
Right.
You hear that noise go, as it's starting to pull away.
Okay.
You're on the side that has the platform and the input thing, but you can now see all below you, there is this rocket with this sort of swirling energy at the tip as it's starting to come up. and you take 5 levels of exhaustion.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Whirl immediately collapses.
No!
Oh.
My movement speed is 0, by the way.
Oh no.
As a free action, can I give a really weak thumbs up?
Yes, you can.
Let me look up what exhaustion does. I have disadvantage on everything. My hit point maximum is halved, and I can't move.
Great.
So,
Fun.
You're like me when I first wake up in the morning.
Yep.
That will bring us to Yotik.
Oh my God. This is terrible. I hate this. I'm dying on the inside and the outside. Okay, so Whirl is collapsed on the ground next to me. Magnolia's in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Gert?
Gerd is also inputting codes, I would believe.
Yeah.
Neil, Gerd is holding Neil, who is inputting codes.
Yeah.
I tend to imagine Neil is like holding a pencil with both hands and using that to type.
Adorable.
I'm gonna kick the computer and say, fuck this, and I'm gonna grab Whirl off the ground and fly out of the room.
Ah! Wait! What are you doing?
I can't think. My brain is not working. We have to get away.
No, we can't. We have to stop it.
We can still wish.
Do you want to resist Whirl?
I mean, I'll try.
Yodik, if you're still trying to pull Whirl resisting away, I need you to make an athletics check versus Whirl. Yours is at disadvantage
Yep.
because...
Oh no.
That's a +0. Hey, one of those
no.
was a nat 20. 7.
Yeah, 2. Oh man. I'm like trying to pick you up, but my weak little arms can't.
Just clinging to the console.
Well,
with
we
both
have
hands,
to-
just like, no!
We have to go.
No!
Why are you so heavy?
I'm not! You're just really weak.
Is that gonna be my whole everything?
it's your movement.
It's my movement. Okay. As my action, I'm gonna hold the scepter. I'm gonna concentrate really hard and say, I wish to undo whatever the evil deer wanted, and also to give the dead purpose to serve the living.
As you hold the scepter, it glows in your hands, and you will hear over the speaker system, protocol has changed.
Okay,
Interrupting the sir.
everything's going to be fine now. We should leave.
All right, that will bring us to, that's the end of Yotik's turn. Gert.
This is so hard. I wish I had just been paying attention. Will I be safe from said rocket if I am in the other room with Magnolia?
Maybe not.
Oh no. Or should I just keep guessing? Okay, I'm just gonna keep guessing. Sorry,
Okay.
This was an emotional roller coaster.
I'm so excited.
Let's go Merian? Marion?
With Marion, you get a 4 and a 1.
Oh my gosh.
That will bring us to Magnolia.
I'm just gonna be like, look, Doc, are you a doctor? I'm assuming you're a doctor. You gotta get up. You gotta help us, or this place is gonna explode.
Make a persuasion check.
5. I'm gonna go
he
get
does,
my real dice.
He does scramble up. It's like, he looks over, sees Yodik, the Mothman. Is like,
He's nice. He's
Passes
nice.
out.
He's a nice
Oh my
man.
God.
And I'm just,
He
can I
passes
just
out.
keep slapping him? Just like, come
Yeah.
on. Come on,
Like,
dude.
no. Back up.
He's like fluttering in and out of consciousness. And that will bring us to Whirl.
My speed is 0, but I can still, like, stand up and type things on the console, right?
Yeah, you collapse next to it.
Perfect. Let's see. Merria. Maria.
Oh god, no! It's probably America.
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 My greatest love, America.
4 and 2.
Oh,
2. Okay, interesting.
oh, the number got bigger.
That will bring us to Yotik.
My brain. Brain no work. Brain no work good. Brain work bad. Miriam. Miriam.
That you get 3 and 1.
Fuck. Yotik says fuck out loud.
That will bring us to Gert.
Let's go with Mernia. Mernia.
It's a nice name.
You get 4 and 2.
I hate this. I'll be the first to say it. I hate
I know,
it.
right?
I hate this.
I hate this too.
I hate this.
I love it so much. That will bring us to Magnolia. You have this unconscious, very frail doctor in your hands. He's fluttering his eyes, coming back to consciousness.
I'm gonna just like reach in my pocket. I'm assuming I have like a button or just something, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you have lint, you have crayons.
Yeah, I'm like a crayon or something, and I'm gonna cast light, and I'm just gonna shine the light in this guy's eyes, be like, "Wake up, bro! Wake up!"
That is enough to get him to. He's sort of scared as like light is going. I won't go into the light.
Look, sir, we're not trying to hurt you. We're just trying to disarm this rocket. We really need your help. We really need to know the name of the person you love.
Make a persuasion check.
Use real dice. Ladies and gentlemen, never trust digital dice. Not even once.
They're bad luck.
They're bad luck. They're all cursed. Never trust the RNG.
21.
21.
Oh, finally.
It's like he's trying to remember. He is, my mind is, you, glean that the first 2 letters are M and A.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm just gonna scream, Ma what? M-A what? M-A.
He looks frightened. That will bring us to the top of the round. Whirl, this is round 9. 4.
I've at least got a couple options that are actual names. I'm gonna try Maggie. I'm gonna try Maggie.
Oh, Brill.
Oh, that sounds right.
With Maggie, you get 6 and 6.
Oh, Jesus
Oh.
Lord.
Oh!
6.
Password correct. You see that the rocket, which below was starting to have these big flames come out, starts to die down. Up above, you see the big circular grate start to rotate and cover back up this silo.
Oh, wow.
Whirl is going to collapse again.
Dragon offline.
Yotik is also going to collapse.
Let's take a short, 5-minute bathroom break.
Yeah, I'll take
Just
it.
keep rolling on things.
Jesus
To
Christ.
shake this off.
Oh my god, that was an hour and 20 minutes of guessing letters. Jesus. As you all hear, Dragon offline, powering down. And the raucous rocket room appears to quiet. You all hear, ah! As Dr. Calvin Peregrine looks to you, sees Yodik out there again, and just passes out again.
Oh, good.
No, a human.
What kind of name is Maggie? There's never been someone named Maggie before. That's made up.
I've definitely met someone named Maggie before. I need a nap.
You do need a nap. Can I pick you up now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Whirl and fly to the other room.
Okay. Easy. It takes you some time with your weak body.
Whirl only weighs like 100 pounds, so he's not that heavy.
Dr. Calvin Peregrine sort of blinks, wakes up. Hi, thank you. Wow. Am I dreaming right now?
Oh, you're the man from the thing, from the thing.
Ah, you're so fuzzy.
Yes.
Goes and, touches your fuzzy body.
I'm normal.
Hang on, am I still in starry form? I am indeed still in starry form. It lasts for 10 minutes, and I never said I dismissed it, so I'm still glowing with starlight.
Nice.
Sees you as like, all right, I'm just going to go back to sleep, and he like just curls down into the sarcophagus. All right.
I reach down with a claw and like pinch him. No sleeping.
If you're all here, then it worked. Life exists. You're all living, happy, healthy.
Well, for the most part. We're definitely living.
Mostly.
At least I think we are.
A little tired.
I definitely.
but-
The deer people, though, they kind of suck.
What?
Oh,
you know?
yes. They were the worst.
There was this, like, deer man who turned evil and tried to make the rocket explode the world.
I knew what he was up to all along.
You did, Yodick. I'm
He
sorry.
was so suspicious.
Yes.
And Magnolia, you stole the book from me. You gave it to him.
But then Magnolia stole the wish from him, so I feel like we kind of went full circle there with Magnolia,
Well,
you know?
Right.
I just, wanted to do what I thought in that moment was the best.
Yeah,
and I'll make sure the next time we see a deer, I'll run it over with my van and you can keep the bones.
Okay, maybe don't
Thank
run over
goodness.
every deer, because some of them are probably nice, especially now that he's dead.
I think we should probably kill all of them just to be
No.
safe.
I feel like I missed out on a lot of things. There might be some insider information here I'm not familiar with. He's glancing between you, sort of like examining all of you. He like looks at you, Yodick, and like, he's touched your form and he sees you, kind of pokes your starry form, Whirl, like grabs like a leaf out of your hair, Magnolia, looks at you, Gert, and is kind of like puzzled, taken aback. Like he's getting some kind of vibe from you or something. Look, I've got a girlfriend. Wait, do I still have a girlfriend? Anyways, Hobbs, if you're still working, would you brew a cup of coffee? No, a pot of coffee for everyone. You hear this sort of robotic voice, the same one you've heard before. Coffee is brewing.
Hobbs, is that like your own personal Alexis?
I don't know what that is, but Hobbs is just what I call our AI system for homeostasis, operations, biodiversity, breakthroughs, experiments, and snakes. I mean, science? Sorry, I believe the prolonged slumber may have caused me to get some merds mixed up.
So what's an AI?
An artificial intelligence. This is, so you're all very primitive.
That's a
I
little
do not
rude.
agree with that
No,
characterization.
it's fine. It's good.
When he calls me primitive, I'm going to minor illusion a big fat fucking club and pretend to pet him. Call us primitive?
He like flinches. I meant it in like a earthy granola way.
More importantly, is there a way to like make sure nobody can ever get into this place and try to turn that rocket on ever again? Because like, also there's a lot of berries in that room. I don't know if you want to do something with those.
He looks into the room and you just see this mountain of berries still. I'm so very confused by all of you. If this worked, then the dragons made their way, and then this is the last dragon. If you made it here, I'm sure others can.
That's bad.
Perhaps we should destroy the dragon?
I'm all about destroying the dragon.
I was hoping to launch it. It could bring a lot of wonder into this world if the right people operated it.
I put my intentions into it with this. I hold up the scepter.
Ooh, the scepter.
I put my purest intentions into it.
Oh, well, perfect. You seem very trustworthy. Very
Yes.
pure of heart.
I am. I often hear people say that to me. My name is Yotik. It's a pleasure to meet you. I reach out a claw.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. He seems
Yeah.
much less scared of you now.
Do you want people to go inside and go up in it?
They could. I believe there's a little slot if you wanted to crawl inside the mechanisms and such, the doohickeys and thingamajigs. But it would launch up into the sky and then explode, showering the world with radiation. But a fun radiation.
Fun radiation.
That seems really dangerous.
That definitely explains the pizza people.
Yeah.
The what now?
Never occurred to me that the pizza people needed explaining. It seemed normal.
Ah,
I mean, for us it kind of is normal.
Yeah.
Mr. Calvin, do you know what pizza is?
I do. I know. One of my last memories was having a very passionate argument with someone about whether or not pineapple belongs on it, if you can imagine.
Yes.
That was on my mind, even to the very end. What fun.
Actually,
Just simple. It's one of those things. You just have a little fun back and forth, a little argument. I'm sure there's no consequences to it. Anyways.
So back to the rocket
oh
Yes.
and the wish.
Yeah.
So if we wish and the rocket goes up, will we or anyone else be harmed by the rocket?
The way I'm thinking the world works, he's drinking coffee now. He gives you all cups. He's like drinking a lot of it, and so it gets a little twitchy. You see, if you make a wish, one person makes a wish, it goes up, and poof, it happens. There's a little bit of that rocket that. See, there was this scientist. His name was Gorister. He was obsessed with eternal life and uploaded a piece of himself to this rocket. That's why I never launched it. But if I or one of you wishes to nullify his wish during another wish, it should, balance things out.
Was Gorister perhaps some sort of monstrous deer beast?
No, I think he was a Libra. I don't know if that is important, but
interesting.
Maybe a Capricorn.
So you can make wishes and stack wishes into the rocket, and they'll all happen at once?
Yes, as long as everyone does it at the exact same time.
Oh, I see.
Well, that answers a lot of questions for us.
If one person makes a wish and then another person makes a wish after, does the first wish get erased?
Yes, that's it.
Oh,
So we
interesting.
have to say it at the exact same time.
Exactly.
I think we all have some things we'd like to wish for. Mr. Calvin, maybe while we wish for the things we want to wish for, you could wish to nullify that other man's wish.
I think that's only fair. You made it this far. Are you all wishing for generally good things? You're not trying to end the world, right?
No.
Just
no.
be honest.
No.
Honestly,
By no means.
just be cool.
Cool is my middle name.
If there's a land of pizza people, I would love a land of candy people and cookie people.
There's a land of cake people.
There's a land of cake.
That is true.
Make a history check, Magnolia.
I literally have a real dice in front of me. It's a 6.
6. Maybe it already exists. You don't know.
Can I make a history check?
Sure.
All right, that's good enough. 13.
Yeah, there is a candy kingdom. It's on the other side, near Quebec.
Of course.
Quebec. Magnolia, I think that might be a redundant wish.
Oh, okay, so that's where we're going after this, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to, I
Absolutely.
suppose.
If we send this rocket out and all of us wish for just good, nice things to happen, it's not gonna delete the world and completely start it over, right? Because I kind of like the world.
Oh, yes, will we still exist?
Oh, yes, probably. I still exist, and I made the sort of the initial ones. It might move some things around in the world, but as long as you don't, wish for things that could be interpreted, if you wish to end all war, and, that will, end all life on Earth, or something like that.
Yes.
As long as you're pretty specific about what you want, and it's well-intentioned.
Okay.
So if we made a wish that the deer people would just become normal deer again.
I do not know of any deer people. That is not something that has crossed my mind before. So this is all new to me, the deer stuff. But you could wish for all the deer people to become normal people. That sounds a bit like genocide. Yeah, it seems like erasing an entire group of people. But maybe there's good reason for it.
No. There's never a good reason for genocide.
Yes.
And I guess
We've established that so far. Our moral compasses point us away from that.
That's good. That's good.
And I guess if we launch this rocket and make it do something good, then there's no more rockets that someone could launch to erase the entire world or something like that, right?
Wait,
That's correct.
could we change the function of this machine so that instead of exploding, it could take us to the moon? Yotik stares at the ceiling as if he's looking at the moon.
That's not how this rocket works. This is an explosive nuclear warhead. you could wish for something to get you to the moon. There's a lack of oxygen there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I
You
know
wouldn't be able
what
to
that
breathe.
is.
What's oxygen?
All right. Well, do you have about 30 minutes? All right, I'll get some pens and paper.
I think oxygen is like love. I've heard that before.
Like, I assume, like, you mean we can't breathe on the moon and stuff?
Yes, yes.
Is that, like, just on the moon, or is that, like, everything in space in general?
That's everything. Everything outside Kanada. Why am I saying it like that? Kanada. Whatever. Everything like the outside this place, you can't breathe there.
That makes some things more difficult, but okay, that's good to know. Whirl's gonna take out a little notebook and write something down.
I hate to put a time limit on things, but we may want to activate this. You did seem to stop the rocket, but who knows for how long after it's been activated. It's sort of primed. So the longer we stand here, the longer it's likely it could just, what's the term? Explode.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that's
would be
not
bad.
that's not good.
Well, let's all make a wish then.
Oh wait, before we do that, I'm gonna run over to the Zardoz machine or whatever it was, Zoltar, and I'm going to try to remove the gem.
Okay. You try to remove the gem, nothing happens.
Zoltar, release the gem. It belongs to me.
The mannequin continues to stare ahead as a mannequin.
I guessed firebolt on Zoltar's face.
No effect.
Give me the gem. Just struggling against his hand, trying to rip the gem out of it.
Oh, you see Dr. Calvin Peregrine walks up. Here, you just have to take another magical item. Takes this sort of glowing sword from beneath a pile of treasure and puts it in Zoltar's hand. And the other one opens. Here.
Oh, thank you. Yes. I like petting the gem. Put it in my pocket. Magnolia,
Yes.
I forgive you.
I could still run over a deer.
Let's
Oh, please do.
maybe
Please do.
let's like double check that the deer, like, I can talk to animals, so I can like make sure the deer's like an evil deer before we run it over. And if it is an evil deer, then we run it over.
Okay. Yes, I think that's a fair.
But we should like deal with this rocket probably.
Yes.
Let us.
I hold out the scepter. Let's all grab it and make our pure-hearted wishes.
All right. He asks to take the scepter.
No, you can't have the scepter, but you can touch it. It's mine forever now.
Well, okay then. I'm not starting to regret any of this. All right. Let's all touch the Mothman's scepter. He puts his hand out. He
need...
grabs it.
Nope, never mind. I'm not going to say anything.
What?
Nothing.
Go on, everyone. Grab my scepter.
Oh my god.
Instead of making everyone talk over each other, we'll just go ahead and go through everyone's wish. Dr. Calvin Peregrine, so you're all speaking at the exact same time. Grabs, I wish that the actions of the previous scientist who messed with this thing were null and void. And it's all sparkles and unicorns, but not literally, just the metaphorical.
No, it's not. It's gonna be unicorns.
All right, Nicole.
I wish to become a famous, beloved pop star who positively influences people all over the world with her music.
That's so wholesome.
That will bring us to Magnolia.
I wish that my van and I could travel to the Candy Kingdom and become the greatest candy makers of all time.
Oh.
Amazing. Whirl.
I wish for the knowledge of how to safely, and allowing us to breathe and not die, take my friends and myself to space and back.
And Yotik.
I wish to become the master of all undead.
You see that the rest are Calvin Peregrine kind of turns to you. It's like, as you all make these wishes at the exact same time, the scepter glows brighter than it has, and the rocket below it starts to purr with this arcane magic as the flames shoot out, and you all walk behind the door leading back into the room as at the very last second blast doors close. Also, there is the body of the Wendigo who is still in the room. Did you want to do anything, or do you want to just let him fall into the pits below?
He could fall into the pits.
Yeah, I feel like
below.
he'll just kind of get burnt up when the rocket fires. Also, there's like berries raining down as this thing is going on.
We can have venison for dinner.
Yeah, just let it burn.
Sorry.
Man, you all hate deer.
It's a long story.
We've been burned before.
We have.
Rather literally.
Go ahead and everyone roll d20s for me.
Oh my god.
A 17.
17.
4.
2. This is going to be one of those duck's foot situations, isn't it?
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to find out.
It's like when you wish for something, but then it turns out not quite how you wanted it to.
Isn't that monkey's paw?
I'm pretty sure
it's Duck's foot. Yeah. As you all hold onto this scepter, it glows brightly, and there's this blinding flash. Magnolia, you are swirled away in this pink cloud, and as you breathe in, the air is sweet. You open your eyes to find yourself laying in a field, looking up at puffy pink and blue clouds, but no, they're not clouds, they're cotton candy.
Oh, yes.
Around you, there are these giant lollipop trees speckled along the chocolate river. And ahead of you, you see a purple mound, like a gumdrop. Giant. Ah, yes, Magnolia. The prophecy foretold of your arrival. The last Candymancer in all of Kanada.
No fucking way.
What was that?
I said no fucking way.
Yes, fucking way. I know you do not know much about the past, but your future is sweet. Are you ready to receive the power of Candymancy?
Yes.
Good. Now, eat my entire body.
I do, no problem.
You start saying, I feel no pain. Oh, okay, you're just going with it. Cool. As you start eating into it, it's like big globs of like purpley sugar. One day, if you wish to pass down these skills, your apprentice shall eat your entire body too.
Cool.
You're just eating it, just diving head first into it. Oh my gosh. As you devour, I assume eating the face last so he can eat. Be sweet, fair Candymancer. Avenge our people.
What?
Right the wrongs.
What?
And you gain the power of Candymancy, which is ascending to you now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bring sweetness into the lives of those all around them. I always have a pocket of sweets I have sweets in my pocket always. And I have an intimate knowledge of candy making. And I can sweeten foods just by touching them.
Hell yeah.
Aw.
Man, that would have been useful back in the Flex games, huh?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Imagine how much carrot liquor we can sell.
Oh.
I have the candy touch.
The candy touch. There are some who think of it as a curse, but you have mastered and harnessed this power. As an action, you can turn any non-magical objects into candy just by touching them.
Oh my Jesus.
And you can permanently change up to a 5-foot cube of matter every long rest.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
As a Candymancer, you know that true sweetness lies within.
Oh, that's so nice.
Can I turn my car into a jelly bean?
That would, I feel like, make it less useful.
It'll be like the Wienermobile, but it's just a giant jelly bean trucking
Yes,
along.
just a giant jelly bean.
Oh, man.
Whirl. You feel a sudden headache almost as your vision grows blurry, but you can't close your eyes. You see hundreds, thousands of pages of text and equations flying by your eyes, and you absorb all of it. You learn of aerothergy and aerodynamics, how things could fly and glide. And then you see the night sky, the endless space, and then a bright light, a shooting star rockets toward you, then stops. It's a ship, one like you'd find in the ocean, and it lands in this sort of sea, this fog. No, not fog. They're clouds. This ship soars through the sky with no wings nor propellers. The only thing odd about it is a purple sail shimmering with bright energy. You see, as the sort of ship comes closer, you see a full crew of blue-skinned creatures. Ganassi, like yourself. There's one in captain's attire, hanging off the side net. She's got a ponytail and an eye patch, a long blue coat. She calls out, "Oftario, ahoy! Let's set her down past the crescent." And as she turns back, she pauses, turns around, and sort of makes eye contact with you. And then, puzzled, sort of looks away and it's gone. You gain a permanent +1 to your intelligence modifier, and you are now proficient with sky vehicles.
Ooh.
That's so cool.
Sick.
Sky vehicles.
That will bring us Gert. The world around you is in darkness, and you stand alone. Gert, you hear a voice call out to you. It's familiar. The figure has frosted tips. This is the raddest member of Celestial Boy Band Outsync, Chloe Fatone. Hey, Gert, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got here.
This is weird, but we've all been sort of watching you and hoping you would, get to this place, but you don't need to be here right now.
Okay, where should I go, Glowy?
See, when I was your age, all I cared about was being the raddest boy in the raddest boy band. But the truth is, I'm not actually that talented. I made a pact with a record company and sold them my soul. The music you hear is actually produced by a team of dozens of devils. There's no way I could do it on my own. But you, Gert, you have talent. All you need now is the willingness to keep going. Please, even if your entire career only amounts to making one person happy, isn't that better than wondering if the world really liked you because of your magical pact?
Yeah, I guess so. Wow. I didn't know that's what had happened.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
dark.
feel like my whole life has been a lie.
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but you want to know the secret? If you only want to impress one person, it can be yourself.
Oh. That's
So,
deep, Glowy. I knew you were kind of cool all along.
thanks. I know, I am really cool. So, what do you say? Do you want these magical powers, or do you want to make it on your own?
I'm gonna make it on my own.
I'm glad you said that. Get out of here, you lovable scamp. But here's something to help you get started on your pathway to fame. And he hands you a pouch and a bucket. What? Here's 10,000 gold and a bucket of cocaine. All right, goodbye.
So
and the vision fades.
If I'm anywhere near, can I look at all that cocaine and be like, powdered sugar?
Oh no. With my +1 intelligent mod, no, it's not sugar.
And that will bring us to Yotik. As you hold out your hands, the scepter fades away, but a staff appears. It's heavy, made of carved bones, topped with a skull with purple sparkling gems for eyes. As you hold it, you feel like energy surging through you, and you hear a voice. What do you seek?
Mastery over life and death.
Hells yes. Together, you and I shall have immense power. We shall create an army of the undead.
Excellent. Yes. What's your name?
I am Asnev, the undead king of whispers and shadows.
Sick.
Right? This has worked out really well for both of us. Hey, how do you feel about helping me find a phylactery?
I think we could probably find one of those if we went to the goblin village. We gave a lot of those to them to help them have safe sex.
Oh, good. That's funny. I see what you did there. Wordplay. It's been so long since I've heard that.
Wordplay?
Yes. Do you not understand wordplay?
No, I was being entirely earnest. I was not playing. You want a prophylactic, right?
No, see, I said phylactery. A bit of my soul is kept in it.
Oh, yes.
If we could just head a little bit to the Skeleton Kingdom. I don't know if you're familiar.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know the Skeleton King. We're very good friends.
You know Gary. I know Gary.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
I had the opportunity to destroy Gary, but I chose not to.
Oh, man. It's kind of fun to destroy him, razz him a little. He's a good guy. Nice. Fun. Pretty fun.
Yes. Well, let's go see Gary together and get you a prophylactic.
Yes. So fun. Here, let me show you what this does.
The Staff of Undead Armies, +1 very rare arcane focus. While attuned to this staff, you know the spell Animate Dead and can cast it an unlimited amount of times per day.
Oh no.
Undead creatures you animate remain under your control until you unattune from the staff or you die. You can animate a number of undead equal to 3 multiplied by your level, and you can telepathically issue orders as a bonus action as long as they're within 120 feet. The staff appears to store the soul of a creature.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Yes.
I can see Yodix wings just like fluttering with happiness.
It's time to automate the means of production.
As you all return from your visions and find yourself back in the lost tomb of the Necro-Wraith Scepter, what do you all do?
I am going around touching everything, turning it into candy.
The gold coins you touch turn to chocolate coins. You can touch a chair and it becomes made of peppermint or gummy or literally anything you want that is candy.
I'm going to clutch the scepter and just shake and laugh and fly up in the air and then land back down on the ground and just like spin in a circle giggling.
Oh dear. Whirl's just gonna sit down on the ground because he's still exhausted and just start like frantically taking notes in one of his notebooks and just start scribbling equations and notes and designs and whatnot.
I'm gonna use the staff on oh no, Eric fell into the pit.
Yeah.
No.
Eric.
Oh, I've got some skeletons laying around. I'm sure he pulls a couple skeletons out for you.
Of course.
Excellent. I animate let's see, I'm level 5?
Yes. So you can animate up to 15 undead.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna
Connor.
animate as many skeletons as he can pull out.
Yeah, got like pieces. There's like little bones. Like they're kind of like Fantasia guys. Yeah.
I have a business proposition. Magnolia.
Yes.
I was thinking maybe in exchange for this giant bucket of cocaine that I now own, you and I could maybe go in your van and go on a little tour. And hear me out, you could turn the cocaine into some sort of cocaine candy and we could sell it to people along the way. So you would also be making money. We both get something from this. What do you think?
It's funny that you say that. Yes, I'm only going to turn half into powdered sugar. The rest we'll have fun with. I was going to propose that song that you sung back, in the dungeon, we could record it and then go on tour in my candy bus. And we could sell candy to everyone. Okay.
I love that. I'm in. Does anyone want to come with us?
I mean, yeah.
I would love to come with you. I will bring my new friends, and I gesture to the dozen or so skeletons behind me.
Our groupies.
Yes.
I'm going to walk up to one of the skeletons and I'm going to be like, "Hey, Yodik, give me a bone."
I reach into my bag and I pull out a tibia and hand it to you.
And I'm just gonna start making a beat on like one of their rib cages. Look, we have instruments!
Yes, it's funky. I feel the groove.
Maybe if we can get, like, enough funding coming in from our tour, I think I can figure out eventually, with a lot of time and materials, how to build something that could take us to space. I just, need funding for it.
Ooh,
We can use the
funding.
van!
I might be able to modify the van.
Ooh, the van could take us to space?
We could tour Mars.
There's no oxygen, and I've been told so many times that oxygen is a many splendid thing. All you need is oxygen.
But I don't know, there were these, like, these other people that looked kind of like me, and they had, like, this boat with this big sail, and they were, like, in the sky.
Oh, it was like a boat full of goth boys?
No, like, blue. Not the outfit, the blue.
Right.
The blue part.
Do you think these blue people in the sky enjoy the musical stylings of Gert?
I don't know if they do now, but I bet you they would.
Okay. It sounds like we have a lot of options.
I think priority is getting the song recorded first.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
And once the song is recorded, we will take it on the road.
Yeah, we need to start with like a single song, like a what do they call that? A single.
Yes.
And then, Whirl, I know that you want to build a rocket right now, but what if we start small and build, like, the best stereo system ever?
I mean, yeah, I guess that could be a start.
Artificial amplification. And with the power of the song and of my army, the mad auroras of our music will roll over the quaking citadels of man.
That seems a little... You know what? We're just gonna go with it.
I turn the tibia I'm holding into a candy cane and I start eating it.
I was going to... Oh, right. Well, okay. That was Jeff's tibia.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I pull out a fragment of a skull. I'm sorry, Jeff. Put it back in.
You will hear sort of a rummaging, and as you have been talking, you look over and you see Dr. Calvin Peregrine has fished out from these piles of gold and treasure all around. He has like a sword attached to his belt that's like way too big for him. He's got like some pieces of armor on. You see clunk, this big visor from a helmet he has falls down. He's like, takes off. Well, since this prolonged sleep technology works, I'm off to find Maggie. She might still be out there in the world somewhere, and all that's not saved will be lost. So, yes, seems like you all have your plans.
What did you just say?
All that is not saved will be lost. It's this thing that, on this video game console, I don't know if you have those anymore.
No.
It's to remind you to put in your save file.
Right.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Yeah, there's no deep meaning to it. It's just something that happens if you forget to put in a memory card. I know none of those words really make sense, but
They make like 1 point more sense to me now.
Yes.
I was gonna say.
I know what cards are.
I'll take a little bit of cocaine for the road. That's all right.
Sure, you can have some.
Thank you.
in his pocket.
Wait, I'm gonna give him a hug,
Yeah. Oh,
and I'm gonna turn it into powdered sugar just to fuck with him.
make a sleight of hand check.
Just like gently caress his chest.
That's a 12.
12. Yeah, he got an 8. He doesn't see it. One time later, he is really gonna burn his nose.
Oh no.
Do you want to take some berries with you to munch on the way?
Yes, please.
I summon a single tiny strawberry because it's all I can manage and hand it to him. Sorry.
Regular or chaos?
You know what? Fuck it. We'll give him a chaos berry just for the sake of it.
Okay.
Just because.
Go ahead.
Just one last one for the road.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
That is a 3.
Oh, thank you. Takes it. And from his, like, sort of like, oh my. His body starts to finagle. He goes like, and then tiny wings sprout from his back.
Oh.
Oh, look how cute they are.
That's adorable.
Your dick extends his wings and flaps them.
Oh, that one hasn't happened in a while.
They suit you.
Sorry.
Very cute.
I can fly. That's nice. He gains a flying speed of 10 for the next hour.
Yeah, those will go away eventually, so just make sure you're not up too high when they disappear. Sorry, that happens sometimes when I make berries appear out of thin air.
Oh, good to know. Thank you for telling me after the fact. He goes, downloads a bit of Hobbs, puts it on a flash drive. All right. Well, it's a wonderful world. Let's go exploring. And he starts off, he trips about halfway through, like heading off. And then he's like, I'm all right. And he exits the lost tomb of the Necrowraith Scepter, grabbing some more treasure and trinkets along the way.
Oh yeah, we should definitely, grab some stuff on our way out.
Yes. Oh, yes, everyone. Chop, chop, gather up all of the treasure. Take as much as you can. Talking to the army of skeletons.
I'm gonna be behind Yodik, just everything he's demanding, just being like, thank you, please. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you, Army.
Can someone still carry me out of here? Because I still can't walk.
Oh, yes. One of you there, Mildred, that's your name now. Please carry my friend.
The skeleton figure, cocked head, grabs you, lifts you up.
I pat it on the head.
Good Mildred.
It can't smile, but its teeth go So with now an undead army, you're able to grab all of the treasure.
Nice.
Yes.
It's a shit ton, and you're able to bring it out, unless there's anything else you'd like to do while you're here.
Can I actually grab the book that was on the table with the little figurines?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. I just want to keep it, just cuz.
As you flip it back open, you see where you had written. It hasn't changed, but it's now printed in the book as though it's a font.
Nice.
I like it.
What font?
Comic Sans. Dun dun dun.
And we're done. Cut. End of story.
Oh, so do you want to know what happens to your van?
My van.
As you get outside, you do see that your van is surrounded by bloody deer carcasses. The windshield is shattered, and there are dents all over it.
Jesus.
Magnolia, your van.
I know.
Wow, those deer were assholes.
Did your van kill the deer?
I mean, I guess my van could have done that. I'm gonna run up to the van and be like, hey buddy, are you doing okay?
You put your hand on the truck, or the van, and it's still. You're waiting for a response. Waiting. Hey, bud.
Oh my god, hi.
Don't worry about me. There's always a road.
Did you kill all these deer?
I did. I killed a lot of deer.
Oh man, I could not be prouder.
Thank you. All deer are terrible. Normally
I agree that we should go on this crusade together.
Yeah. You and me, kid. Let's go kill deer together.
Any single time we see a deer warning sign, fuck it. We'll just run them all over.
Good. You and me together, killing deer. That's what it's all
Except the
about.
small ones. They're cute and impressionable, and we can nurse them back to health.
Yeah, we're not going to do genocide. We're just going to do a little bit of killing a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay, right?
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. We'll just keep trucking.
Keep trucking.
Okay, I love you.
I love you
Aw.
too. You feel this as you touch the van, there's this almost you feel astral arms surround you and hug you.
Oh, my van.
Van hug.
As far as remaining loose ends, the only one I can think of is that Blaze had never been activated.
Let's do it. I'm gonna take Blaze out.
Hold him in your hands. Yeah, tight. So are we gonna give me legs? We had discussed that. You guys got the stuff, right? If there's a fifth wish, I could get legs.
Oh yes, I can give you legs.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna use the scepter, or no, not the scepter. Fuck, what is this item called? Sorry, hold. I'm gonna use the staff of undead armies to animate one of the dead deer's legs, and then have them walk over and attach themselves to the sword.
I mean, you do. Oh, cool.
You're welcome.
This sword walking around with deer legs. Tight.
Okay, Blaze, we're gonna activate you now. Are you ready?
Yeah. You gotta hold me.
Okay. I pick him up.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, glowy.
The sword bursts into flame, and you take 6 points of fire damage as it just the whole thing is on fire.
Oh my gosh. Well, it doesn't kill me. I do have 3 hit points left, so.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It would have been fine. I think I've still got spell slots for heals. You would have been fine.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Well, now we know. Now I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to each other in character before we end the campaign?
Let's fucking go on tour and go to space.
I would love that. It's I don't know. I feel for some reason like we may never see each other again, but I hope we do. I just want you all to know what a pleasure it's been traveling and adventuring with you. It's been the time of my life.
I mean, we literally just talked about going on tour and building, like, a spaceship, so I think we're gonna see each other again. Also, we gotta, like, drive out of this desert.
I certainly hope so.
I love you guys.
Oh.
This has been the best. I don't know how long we've been adventuring, but this has been such a great time, and I can't wait to, travel in the van with my pals.
I love you guys, too. Whirl starts crying.
I'm gonna open up my van door. Be like, get in, everyone, get in.
Yotik sees Whirl crying and says, there, and waves for a skeleton to come over, and the skeleton wipes the tears away.
Bony fingers.
Ew.
You all load into the van filled with now skeletons and treasure. And with that, thank you all for joining us in a world of wonder and whimsy, of fantasy and the fantastic, of Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, character development, I didn't have to say it. Woo! And that's where we're going to end Radventure.
That was awesome.
Oh my god.
What a rad adventure it was.
That
Good
was
job,
fun.
everyone.
Season
Wait,
2.
I want
Season
part
2.
2. I want a season 2 where we're all in a band, and then it's like Battle of the Bands.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Agreed.
Battle of the bands, except one of the bands has an army of the undead.
We can just pretend like they're all our fans.
We can be called the
They'll be our roadies.
Skeletons.
The skeleton.
Oh, yes.
That's amazing.
Gert and the Skeletons.
Oh my god, I love
the
it.
skeletons.
Oh my gosh, amazing. All right, let's end there.
All right.
Yay. Bye.
Oh, I didn't get the button.